Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video back on Let's Build a Village, and it is episode 2, and today we're going to be working on the centre part of the village, so it's much more connected, and yeah, I've got some work to do for today. As you can see, I've done some work outside camera. I've officially added some trees over here now, so it's much more connected now. And also, got this abomination here, which is just a tester really. I was just trying to work out how I could do a tree here. So there's originally going to be a building here, but I decided not to really. I fought against it. So yeah, that's why it's not anymore. So that's what we've currently got. I'm just going to work on just making a nice base. Something like that. That's quite a nice design. I like that. And what we can do is get some oak leaves, as I would like to use some of those. Maybe some oak and dark oak, potentially. And what we're just going to do is just go and make a nice line like that. And like that. I think that looks real cool, actually. I'm super pleased with that, to be honest. I'm very pleased with how I've done that. There you go. It's definitely an interesting tree. Possibly slightly blocky, to be honest. But considering it's my first tree, I don't think it's that bad. And if there's enough tree building for now, and hopefully for a little while. And yeah, what we're going to do is now work on this building here. There you go, the first building of the day is complete. I'm pretty sure anyway. You could have some flower pots if need be, maybe. Just add a little poppy and a little nice allium. And we've got a little poppy. And there you go. We now got a building up there, which I'm pretty happy with, I think. Pretty sure I am. I think that's all the details I can really think of, to be honest. So from that, actually, you know what, I like that. I like that. Sort of that. There you go. All done. I love that. That makes a big difference, I think. And that really does. So now, when you look back, you can now see that is looking much, much better. I like that a lot. That is a good building. And yeah, what we need to do is kind of put something in the center. So I think maybe some dark oak. I think we should just include some of this. I know it's definitely something which I shouldn't include the same color all the time. But, you know, I think it kind of makes a kind of a style, I guess, to it. And, yeah, before we even go to that stage, we're going to need to, yeah, just make sure that we have the path fully linked up. There you go, right, that part is done. That is much better now. Okay. So now we're going to reach the center. And, of course, we're going to add the texture. Don't worry, we're not forgetting about that step. Here we go. Now we can get all of these. It's going to be dark oak wood themed, actually. And I think I want it to all facing like that. So I think having each corner, having this down, should make life much easier. I'm doing that. Okay, so I finally made the fountain. I've had to do some minor alterations for it to work. I had to make this fountain slightly bigger, but I'm still pretty proud of that. That took longer than I originally thought it was going to take, but anyways, it's now done. And now I'm just doing is adding some details to the sides, of course. Because they're not very detailed at all, are they? Be real here, they are pretty bad. So what I'm doing is just adding these little details here. which I think look real nice. I'm happy with that. And I can't put trapdoors in the actual thing itself, but you know, from afar, that does not look bad for a fountain center, really. I'm pleased with that, that's for sure. And what we're going to do now is build the next building I've got to do, which is right here, which what we're going to do is make. Here we go. So, this is the start to this build. I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have one building, one roof, and the other one a different one. It's of course a very tricky task. Not 100% sure why I decided to do such a tricky thing here. But you know, it kind of fits with the whole series really. So, you know, it's fine. And yeah, what we're going to do is now add the chimneys on. And add the deep slate, as of course. Just looks a bit boring at the moment, so we need to add the detail of the deep slate tiles. I just think it looks quite good as just a roof tile. There we go. That looks alright, actually. Not a bad build. I could do slightly better, but you know what? I think it's definitely a decent one, that's for sure. So just add some bone meal around the place, and then they'll have a view to the market around, which is not a bad view. And there we go. Right, this part is about done. I'm pretty pleased with that. And I think the design works out quite well, actually. And that's quite a cool design. What we're going to do now is we're going to focus on getting the rest of the pathway beginning. So I think that's kind of the path we're on about. Then we're just going to add the details, which of course take time to do. There you go. That's a little bit of work on that now. And what we're going to do is continue to terraform the area. And of course have it so it all comes out. Because it needs to look good, you know. I mean, I guess the whole idea. I think having some fields that way kind of gives you an idea of what this area is going to look like. There we go. So you can now see the idea of the area now. And I think you'll get more of an idea once you put the wheat fields down. So what we're going to do is place some water buckets, which go probably like here. And we're just going to turn this all into crop fields. Okay, and we're going to advance the tick speed, so then you just see it instantly grow. And as you can see, the fields are now in, and I'm pretty pleased with how they look. They definitely do a decent job of getting the idea of the place. I think that looks quite nice. And I definitely think these dirt things here can be improved. That's for sure. There's obviously right here. That does not look good. So maybe if add some... oh, got an idea. Maybe some trapdoors could fix all of these problems. Yep, they do. They look way better. And there you go. Oh, that looks actually quite good. And this side you just won't see anyway, so just gonna make sure you don't notice. And there you go. That is the fields are now in. Does not look too bad whatsoever. And I think he definitely does a good job. I think, anyway. So it's definitely a great start. I think that will do for the end of today's video on Build a Village. And today, we built a custom tree, built 2 houses over here, and built a fountain, and even got the fields in. Next episode, we're going to build the windmill and start this part here and get the path linked up. And then yeah, we're almost there with this village. And yeah, I'll see you in this video. Bye!